So it's 10 o'clock at night, and it's close to 11, it's 10:45. I've recently received an email, text message from a presumably Chabadnik in Crown Heights telling me I should act happy. I think he's a little bit off his mind. And I am so bored, I am going to be frying up some potatoes left over from Yontif. See, potato? I basically let it cook for 2 days straight. And I had a few of them, but I was worried, maybe we'd have guests, and with it being 2 people here, sometimes other people come and visit, so I made a few more. I also had more than enough meat. Yep, I remember as far back as foster care, I remember going and asking my foster mom, "You think we have enough meat, enough food?" It's like, yeah, we got plenty of food, that's not the issue. As you can see, I'm cutting up my potato here so I can fry it with the flesh part facing the oil. I just put in the oil so it's not hot yet, and it should fry up these hopefully fairly nice. Can't imagine eating them all, but I don't know what else to do with the oil. And those are gonna go to garbage. I don't do them sit there for 2 days, cook for 2 days, and sit there for another day. It's 11:15, so how much am I gonna actually eat anyways? And by tomorrow they're probably gonna be bad, although I'm sure Holocaust survivors would have eaten a lot worse than that. Did eat a lot worse than that. I was previously watching the series finale of Seinfeld. I think it was a series finale, maybe just a season finale, where they were pitching the show to NBC. It's relatively funny, but still not fantastic. Before that, I was watching Shutter Island, and it was, I don't know. I mean, maybe the first time I was creeped out, the second time I was like bored. But there's not much to watch. As you can see, you got Netflix going on, and basically seen everything. There were a few shows that were worth watching twice, but for the most part, just garbage out there. Maybe I've just seen it all, and there's nothing new that Hollywood can show me. Hopefully, life will be interesting. I started reading Yerushalmi Yevamos in their Ramban shul sometimes, and at home I got a copy of Makos and Shavuos, and I don't know what else. It's got a couple of Masechtas in there. It's also Yerushalmi. It's interesting trying to see the difference between Yerushalmi and Bavli. I don't know the difference. They're both relatively incomprehensible to me. And the good news, I have a dentist appointment coming up Wednesday at 4:30, although it seems like it's going to be another exam instead of actually working on the troubled tooth. My back left molar. It's got some broken three times. Last time I went to the dentist, he smoothed it out a bit, but like I've been saying to dentists for like a year and change now, I really think it needs like a complete overhaul. Like Novocaine, drill into the gums, and put in a new tooth, basically. I mean, well, I don't know if it's a whole new tooth, but the back part of the tooth, it's like completely, or just add I don't know, he called it a crown, but maybe it's filling, it is a crown, I don't know. I was even thinking maybe use one of my rings. This is one I got, I was going to give to the Swedish woman. Very confusing. She said she was Jewish, but I asked her about her mother, she said her mother's not Jewish. Then I asked her about her mother's mother, she said she's not Jewish. I asked her about her mother's mother's mother, she said she was Jewish. So, like, I guess her grandmother converted to Christianity or something, but she was still practicing. Anyways, but I later heard she passed away, so it didn't really matter anyways. And keep asking women all the time. If I see a woman who looks of marriageable age and presumably single, but doesn't go anywhere. I'm a zero dating skill dude. I'm amazed I've had the girlfriends I've had, and oh well. life goes on. As you can see, as you can hear, those potatoes are crackling. Yep. And I don't know. Got some books up here. Relatively quiet and boring life. But I wouldn't give to have some beautiful woman to let you know what's beautiful. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Your father's daughter is probably the most beautiful woman in the world, second to his wife. Assuming he's happily married, but you know. Oh boy. Gonna be 40 in like 6 months or so. I don't know what that means to me. I don't know what 40 is supposed to mean. Maybe I'll find some investors and open a restaurant. I don't think so. I don't think I can cook that fast. I'm not a short order cook. I'm more of a wannabe gourmet chef. Wannabe. Let's see. I was working on a 10 gratitudes and gratitudes list. I got the 4, and then I know Moshe, he chimed in for number 5. I didn't get past that. They were long ones. They weren't like these short ones, just one line. These are like fleshed out, you know, like, well, not whole paragraphs, but like 2-3 lines each. Maybe eventually there'll be enough material on my blog to print it as a book. You know, how I went from 10 gratitudes to ingratitudes per week to 100 things I'm grateful for every week. That'd be interesting. I don't know if anybody's interested. You know, they might find it relatively boring. I don't know. Now you can hear they're really crackling up now. I don't know what point they're done, because you know they're already boiled. So now they're getting fried. They were I boiled them with a whole clove of ground curry, you can see maybe. And now I'm frying them in olive oil. Highest temperature. It's kind of strange because olive oil boils at a lower temperature than other oils. But yeah, I managed to turn that down. Not just for risk of fire, but also for risk of splashing. And who wants to, you know, the mess? We got a lot of flies. And a lot of big mosquitoes and moths. It's not too much. I mean, not a lot, but still. And it's 4 to 11. I don't know how long to leave these things on. I have no idea. I could try Googling it, but then it would interrupt the video feed. It doesn't let me use other features on the phone. I guess I could use the computer. Let me go check that out. Then I might add cheese at the end. I got this cheese I'm trying to finish. I eat more at night than I do during the day. How long to fry potatoes? How long to fry potatoes? How much time do you need to fry potatoes? I always do a long fry, about 6 to 10 minutes, depending on how thick your potatoes are cut. We prefer large wedges. Then just before you're ready to serve, refry till golden brown. So about 2 minutes. So in total, about 10 minutes, but they're already kind of brown, so I don't know. I guess at some point I'll flip them and see if they're burning. Cook them till they're burning. I don't know. Fried potatoes. It's a thing, people eat them. We got nice bowls. Yep. Thank God we're not, you know, super poor. It's actually like my house. It's my cousin's house. He lets me live here. And on good days, we actually get along. We are not remotely similar people. But thank God he's got a home. Unfortunately, he was in a car accident. And unfortunately, he's divorced and his kids are in foster care. But, you know, he's generally a good guy. He's away at Rainbow right now. I don't know what that is. I don't really care. I mean, if it's just hiking and camping, so just call it hiking and camping. But they call it Rainbow like it's this whole thing. And I don't know. It just sounds really weird to me and not my thing. Well, I don't really know what my thing is anymore, cooking, but I don't really have anybody to cook for, and it's not bringing me an income. But, you know, I tried advertising on Craigslist, but it didn't go anywhere. I might have tried on Django, but I don't think I did as a chef. Also, people around here aren't really so rich. You know, a lot of Jews are into eating, so they know how to cook from an early age. So there really isn't that niche market. You have restaurants, but I don't know about the niche market of home chef. Well, we kind of grew up with a nanny. Not even my parents. My first foster home, they had a nanny who did all the cooking and cleaning. Somehow they got her to, like one of the kids to turn on the oven. And she had to cook. Oh wow, that's Kasha's issue. Wow, I probably don't come off as making that much sense. But yeah. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end this video here. Potatoes are doing their thing. I'm gonna go have a mint and a cigarette, I guess. I can take you with you. Take you with me. I can make a bracha on my mint. I really like these mints. Fisherman's Friend. I don't remember them in Toronto. Really like them. Original and spearmint and lemon and honey and cherry. I don't like any of the other flavors. Original without sugar, not the original with sugar. That kind of stay away from excess sugar, which is strange because ever since I moved in here, I've been drinking sugar with my coffee. Actually, it's not even true. Ever since I came to Israel, back in Toronto at home, and I've always had black coffee, like almost always. I just rarely ever bought milk. And I guess a lot of Jewish homes use milk. None of this, we're only going to be a meat home, we're only going to be a vegetarian home. Nope, we're going to have all kinds. So I think I'm going to go for a smoke, and hopefully when I come back, they'll be done. I shouldn't smoke, it's not healthy. I have to drink water first, but I kind of got to pee, and I don't want to take the camera in there. I want to keep the camera rolling, because I might actually even say something interesting. That'd be like a first, but, you know. I'll get my other pack of cigarettes. You know what? I'm going to leave my phone here, and I'm going to go pee. I'll be back, and it's probably going to be like 30 seconds. So maybe more like 45, but still, I'll be back. So, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. According to my phone, it was actually longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought I left around 12 minutes and 30 seconds, and I come back and it's already 14 minutes. So that's a little bit of it's like double the amount of time I expected it to take. I guess time flies when you're having fun, but I don't remember being that much fun. It's more like just an obligation and self-maintenance. I'd say like cigarettes, but cigarettes aren't maintenance, they're desire. What I should be doing is I should be working on some sort of project to help me become the kind of guy who would attract the kind of woman that I want. I mean, I am a heterosexual male. Oh, let's just quick flash to the potatoes. who enjoys cooking and building big Lego sets. And I'm 39 years old. I live in Israel, and I don't deal well with bureaucracies. I don't deal well with physical altercations. I'm not a physical. I'm a non-violent. I'm a non-violent human being. I'm also relatively secular when it comes to prayer. I do the prescribed prayers in the mornings, usually like 4, 5, 6 times a week. Shockers that I don't typically pray much the rest of the week. There's 3 prescribed prayers, and I don't do them. I'm on a hiatus with God because like I'm poor and I'm single and generally unhappy, and I want to be rich and a committed relationship with a good woman and be happy. And I don't know if happiness is a fish I can catch, as Dervado used to say, Kurt Cobain. You just got to turn on that switch in your head. So a woman walking by the house, and I'm thinking, how would I feel if, that woman was my wife and I was walking next to her, and would I vlog while walking with her, expressing my thoughts, and would they be happy thoughts, or would I be the same emotional state as I am now? I don't know. I don't really know much. Every time I try to acquire knowledge, it just seems to backfire on me. I mean, I was interested in reading classics and literature, and I've read War and Peace, I've read The Idiot, I've read parts of The Old Curiosity Shop, I've read Great Expectations. There have been a few other books that I've dabbled in, but I didn't think it was giving me wisdom per se. Although I thought it would be an ego notch on my belt to say, I've read all the classics, Shakespeare and all of them. But I can't. And the same with Jewish literature. Then over the weekend, I was thinking, hey, it'd be nice if I could read the Quran. Even asked, if anybody knew where it gets sold. Be interesting to see if it's got any wisdom or what. I mean, I found Ethics of the Fathers, Perkialos, to be relatively good teachings. Others, Rabbi Nassim was interesting, but I don't know how useful. And like I said, now I'm working on Yevamos, and earlier today I was reading Shavuos in Yerushalmi. It's complicated. I don't remember much of it. Shtaim Shein Arba. Same thing with Hotzah Shabbos. It's all interconnected, Judaism and Shabbos and prayer. And I keep praying, so I'm a little bit like 5'2", 80, 90 pounds, smooth skin, healthy, B-size breasts, B-cup breasts. Give or take 20, 28, 29. I agree to be my wife. I can think of one right now, but I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her in over 2 years. Don't know a number for her. Most delicate, beautiful creature I've ever seen in my life. I've met some very attractive women. Very attractive Jewish women. I should have married my first girlfriend. I would have been satisfied. She didn't have B-cup breasts. She had A-cup. And if she gets fat, they're going to get bigger, but not proportionally. But it doesn't matter because she's not my girlfriend anymore, and biblically she's not allowed to me because once you've been with a woman and she goes and be with somebody else, at least according to my interpretation, it's forbidden. And this was 20 odd years ago, so it's kind of irrelevant. I'm still pining for her, though. You know, she still looks, give or take, what she used to. If she came back to me, there's not a chance in hell I would reject her. I mean, I might grow sick of her after a month or two if she starts telling me all sorts of crap that I'm not interested in. But if she's the same person she was and she just, I don't know, she abandoned her kids, that'd be kind of weird. If she abandoned her kids, that'd be very weird. I guess she got joint custody. You know, finally caved as this guy bends over. Like, my first love, and he still loves me 20 years after our, 18 years after our split. I mean, almost not a day goes by I don't think about her. Potatoes might be ready. Line that bowl with some cheese and put the potatoes on top and see how it goes. If I want it to be, what do you call it? Quebecian for a bit. Real Canuck. I might put some gravy on there, but I don't have any gravy. I don't know how to make gravy, so kind of irrelevant. So we're just going to try the cheese. Put cheese on the bottom. And put on DS9, Season 2, Episode 3. That's where I'm up to. Hey, look, there's a bug in the house. I'm more of an eater at night. I don't like eating in the morning. Morning I like coffee and cigarettes and I don't know. I like to just think about what I'm going to do in my day. I like to actually do anything. I like to think about it. Or a number of hours. I used to have it programmed, you know, like go to yeshiva and so just one slice of secondinbis. Secondinbis. I don't know what the hell that means. Maybe it says it in English on the back. Nope. This is half hard cheese slices, 31% fat, and Scandinavian maybe. Scandinavian cheese maybe. I don't know. To me, cheese is cheese unless it's disgusting. You know, give me another blue cheese. I like regular cheese and butter and mozzarella. And I would buy Parmesan, but I don't want to wait 6 hours after eating cheese to whatchamacallit, to eat meat. Well, it's not likely for me to have meat for breakfast, but the possibility exists. I want to leave that possibility. Okay, so that's going to take a minute to melt that cheese there. And I'm going to go put on that DS9 episode and upload this video to YouTube. And I'd like to say it's been a pleasure videoing with you, but I mean, I guess it has. It'd be a lot more if I knew that, you know, I was going to get paid, you know, $500 per view or something like that, you know, $5,000 per view, you know. It'd be nice. Although I don't know how I'd fare in a capitalist society, but it would be nice to be, you know, rich from doing something that, you know, people found that mattered. Catch you later.
Coming to America broke a couple of rules. It is another